I am an American photographer living in South Africa, and I was struck by how the city of Cape Town looked very divided and people weren't really talking about it. At least that was my impression. So I went there in 2012 as a student at University of Cape Town and studied anthropology, and a lot of people that I talked to who are into anthropology and architecture and urban planning, they would talk about how the city was really created in an unequal fashion during not just apartheid, but before that. But there was no real good sort of photographic evidence of inequality. So I bought a drone. That image didn't really exist before drones existed. So it's also kind of a new way of looking at the world, which I think is kind of interesting. The goal of UnequalScenes is to get people talking about inequality. It's really simple. And that inevitably is the first step, I feel, to getting people to talk about the issues, to getting them to recognize that there's a problem, and then to start finding solutions. I've been very clear about that from day one. I believe that the status quo is not sustainable. There's a variety of bad trends, worrying trends in the countries that I care most about regarding inequality. So South Africa, America, India, Brazil, where I'm sitting now, where even though there's limited progress in ending poverty, inequality is increasing. I came to Brazil because Brazil is the home of inequality in the public's mind around the world, for better or for worse. Brazil to me was sort of this white elephant that I needed to come and explore because it was so omnipresent in my work, even though I hadn't been here yet. And also Brazilians are extremely generous. I've been really impressed with the people here in terms of supporting what I'm trying to do. I'm here in Rio now. I'm hoping to go to the Northeast, and the images have been doing really well on social media. It's a global project. It's a global photo project on inequality, so Brazil had to be featured. I really find that people still don't understand that inequality is a problem. I don't think we're even there yet. And we have to get to that before we can get to the solutions. And then we need to get solutions. So there are solutions. They're not super sexy. They generally revolve around taxes and other forms of redistribution of wealth that a lot of people don't understand, which is fine. But we need to come up with communications techniques to make things easy to understand, even if you don't get the details. And that's what the environmental movement did really well. That's what I think I'm participating in with my photography.